Will Priyanka Chopra return as Sati in Matrix 5? With Matrix 5 in production, we of course wondered which classic characters could return, and Sati, the program born without a purpose, should definitely return, since she may be the key to solving the mysteries of the Matrix. In this video, we will discuss Sati and how she could return in Matrix 5. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Sati's origin begins with Rama and Kamala, two programs that fell in love. The father, Rama, is the power plant system manager for recycling operations, a long-winded title for the program whose purpose might be to oversee the recycling of human remains. Sati's mother, Kamala, is a program who is very creative. Rama and Kamala fell in love and had Sati, which, as far as we know, is the only program to be born out of love between two pieces of code and has no objective purpose within the simulation. Every program in the Matrix needs a purpose because they are part of a whole. Each piece is important to the system's efficiency.
Because every single employee understands that they are part of a whole. Thus, if an employee has a problem, the company has a problem.
The machines have worked this way since the creation of City 01, where they collaborated and economically outperformed the humans. Therefore, a program that has no purpose is discarded and eliminated. Thus, Rama came up with a plan to prevent Sati from being erased. He would strike a deal with an information broker to smuggle Sati into the Matrix. The price Rama must pay for his daughter's safe transportation to the simulation was the termination codes of the Oracle. This is where the story starts to get complicated. In The Matrix Reloaded, Neo sees Rama talking to the Merovingian. The deal was struck between the two programs, and so Rama and Kamala escorted their daughter to Mobile Ave, where they waited to be transported to the Matrix by the train man. It is here where Neo meets Sati and her family.
Good morning. This is the train station.
This isn't the Matrix.
That's where the train goes. That's where we're going.
Here we also find out that Rama knew the Oracle and that he was willing to do whatever it took to protect his family. Rama had given the Oracle's termination code to the Merovingian, which nearly brought about the end of the fortune teller. However, what the Merovingian didn't know was that the Oracle had already foreseen Rama's betrayal. What's more is that it is possible that the Oracle wanted Rama to betray her. She wanted Sati because the girl was important.
Because the child is important. I can't tell you why, but I believe that one day the child will change both our world and your world forever.
The girl was so important that the Oracle was willing to sacrifice her body. We assumed that it was all part of the Oracle's plan, as we later see that Rama left Sati in the Oracle's care. Now, why is Sati so important that the Oracle would put herself at risk? And why does she teach her how to make cookies? Remember, the cookies are not real, they're symbolic. It is the Oracle teaching another program how to create new codes within the Matrix. Sati, a program without purpose, is being given one by the Oracle, who has given new purpose to programs that has lost theirs, such as Seraph. Seraph, who was originally a former agent of the Matrix turned exile under the control of the Merovingian, became the Oracle's guardian. Remember that the Oracle had many children under her care before, but Sati is the only one we've seen being taught by the Oracle herself.
That's it. That's the secret. You've got to use your hands.
Why?
Cookies need love like everything does.
On other occasions, we have talked about how the Oracle has used love as a tool against the machines. Therefore, what the Oracle was doing with Sati was probably preparing her to think and act like her. We have theorized that Sati may have absorbed part of the anomaly's code when she was assimilated by Smith, thus granting her the power to modify the Matrix. But she could have just inherited this ability from her mother Kamala, who was a creative program. Either way, Sati is still very special. This brings us to the Matrix Resurrections. We first see Sati in Matrix 4 during the montage of Neo's ordinary daily life in the simulation. Pay close attention and you will see that Sati not only interacted with Neo in the simulation, but also with Trinity. Sati worked at the house on Nine King Noodle Shop, serving noodles to Neo and Trinity. This tells us two important things about the character. First, unlike the Oracle or any other exiles who need to hide, Sati is still inside the simulation, keeping a close eye on Neo and Trinity. Second, this suggests that the analyst allows Sati to be in the simulation, which could mean that she is possibly an ally of the system. She and her family were apparently working for the enemy without knowing it. How do we know this? Well, because Sati kind of said so.
My father knew we'd meet again, though he would have wished for happier circumstances. His inadvertent role in what happened to you was the greatest regret of his life. My father was the chief engineer at the Anomalium.
The what?
My father designed the resurrection pods, where Neo and Trinity were imprisoned.
I'm sorry. You knew what happened to him. You knew that he and Trinity both were alive. And you didn't tell me.
There were times I doubted my decision, Niobe. But Io needed you. This city needed to be built for your people as well as mine.
This is one of the biggest revelations in the movie. Rama was working for the analyst, but there was a chance that he was acting as a double agent, still following the orders of the Oracle. However, this wouldn't make sense, considering the remorse Sati feels. As far as we know, Rama did work for the analyst, and was the one who created Neo and Trinity's new prison. It's possible that Rama did this to prevent the analyst from purging Sati, since his actions were always motivated by protecting his family. Later, when Sati reveals her identity to Neo, Niobe is greatly upset with her for not telling her that she knew that Neo and Trinity were still alive. Sati responded that she often doubted if she was doing the right thing by not telling them the truth. The fact that Sati hid this vital information for years from the humans, and that the analyst did not purge her, leads us to believe that Sati was still on the analyst's side, or pretending to be. Sati then mentions something crucial about Rama's work.
When my father realized how the Anomalium was going to be used, he covertly transferred the designs to me. The analyst discovered his betrayal and had my parents purged. I would have been murdered too if it wasn't for Kujaku. Not a day goes by that I don't grieve them. I've been praying for this day for a very long time.
This part is important because Rama giving his daughter the designs of the Anomalium was a betrayal to the analyst. Maybe what could have happened is that when Rama was working on the Anomalium, the Oracle was still alive, and when he found out what it was being used for, he gave the designs to Sati to warn the Oracle, but it was too late. The analyst had purged the fortune teller. Then he purged Sati's parents, and Sati had to escape to the real world. Now Sati had to hide outside the Matrix. This is a better explanation of how she can be inside the simulation, hidden in plain sight of the analyst. Her code is stored inside a sentient named Kujaku. From it, she can hack into the simulation without the analyst knowing. Sati was also key in rescuing Trinity, since she knew how the Anomalium worked. She devised the plan, and Trinity was successfully rescued from the analyst. Yet we cannot help but to question Sati's intentions. Was she really able to sneak into the Matrix without the analyst knowing? Why didn't she just tell Niobe that Neo and Trinity were alive in the first place? Is it in any way possible that Sati could be working for the analyst? Or was Sati simply following the wishes of the now missing Oracle? All of this brings us to our new Matrix 5 theory, which connects directly to our previous video. The Oracle has been teaching Sati since she was a little girl. Now that she is gone, a void remains in the path of the One. We believe that Sati's destiny is to become the new Oracle. Sati becoming the Oracle could repeat history and create a new system of oppression. And if that is the case, she could also be destined to become the new antagonist. Actress Priyanka Chopra was very receptive to the idea of playing Sati again. Sati is a key character in the Matrix, so perhaps it was always the Oracle's plan to have Sati replace her. But do you agree? Will Sati return in Matrix 5? Is it time for her to take her place as the new fortune teller? For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.